Hello everyone, welcome to lesson number 29. This is grade 8 mathematics. In this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply or divide decimal fractions. So I'll show you how to multiply and divide decimal fractions. Okay, so what do you need to remember? You need to remember that the first thing is to convert the decimal fraction to either to proper or improper fractions. Okay, so that for you to do that, you need to revise what you did in grade 6 or grade 7, so you remember how to change a decimal fraction to an improper fraction. Now we know, well, this is what we were taught in grade 6 and 7. So let's say we have 0.7 times 0.3. So we know that 0.5, because there's only one number after the decimal point, so then it means we can write it as 5/10. Okay, and then 0.3 is one number after the decimal point, so it's 3/10. So therefore 0.5 times 0.3 is the same thing as 5/10. Let me just make this bigger so you can see clearly. So 0.5 times 0.3 is the same thing as 5/10 times 3/10. So now when you have proper fractions, it is much easier to multiply. Because what you need to do, you just multiply the numerator with the numerator to give you 15, denominator times denominator to give you 100, and then now you can say 15/100 will give you 0.15. So meaning that 0.5 times 0.3 is just equal to 0.15. Okay, you are expected to do this in paper 1 without a calculator, so if I were you, I'll really practice. Okay, now let's do part B. Let's see how part B can turn out to be. So part B, we have 0.45, and we are multiplying that by 0.05. Okay, so again, if you can allow me to make this bigger, 18. So 0.45, that can be written as 45/100. So again, if there are two numbers after the decimal point, so it means you divide 45 by 100. So if it was three numbers after the decimal point, you should divide by 1000. So we can say that this is the same thing as insert come on, taking so long. So it's 445/100, and then we should divide that by, come on, so 0.05. again, we have two digits after the decimal point, so that's going to be 5/100. Okay, so do you remember when you were dividing fractions? So when you are dividing fractions, you need to change this sign to a multiplication, and then you also change this, you find a reciprocal of the second fraction, so that's going to be now equal to, so this one, if you can just allow me to copy this, easy now, this one stays, it is this, division sign becomes a multiplication, and then the second fraction we just turn it around. So that's going to be 100 over 5. And now we can simplify. So we say 45 times 100, that's going to be 4,500. And 100 times 5, that's going to be 500. Okay, and then we can simplify. So we can simplify simply by cancelling out the zeros. Now we have nice. Now we have 45 over 5. Okay, and it seems like 45 can be divided by 5 exactly, and that's gonna give us just 9 over 1. So the final answer will be 9 over 1, or we can just leave it as 9. Okay, alright, so let's do that again. So you convert this into a proper fraction, all of them to a proper fraction, and please watch out the numbers after the decimal points, because that will determine whether it's a 10 or it's 100. So if it's one number after the decimal point, so it's just a 10. If there are 2, then you divide this by 100. Okay, and then after that, once you have the proper fractions, then you should do with division. Of course, there is an extra step by changing the multiplication sign, and then you find the reciprocal of the second fraction. Then after that, you multiply the numerators with the numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator, and then after that you can simplify. Okay, so my friends, so what is going to happen now, don't forget that these notes are coming from this study guide, Mathematics Grade 9. So please let me know if you are interested in getting one. I also have the one for physical science. Alright, so let me find out if you do understand what I just showed you. So what I want you to try is do this example number 2, A up to E. Alright, so in our next video we are going to look at what we call percentages. So that's the work for the next video. So thank you for watching. Share the video with your friends, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.